Right.
Our case our start madli bidi.
Lord, the whole problem has arisen. There's a movie, anyway, in terms of the law governing this, lordship, once a CBFC,
Movie, Thug Life.
it's thug life has become a little thuggy here.
Yes, sir. What do you want now?
So all I need is some protection, because quite clearly the release of the movie cannot be stopped, not by anyone.
Hmm.
Neither the KFCC nor the Karnataka government can stop. There is some support, not also from the Karnataka government to it.
Hmm.
Now, a statement made by an actor,
Hmm.
even assuming not the very worst,
Hmm.
I looked at the statement, not in the entirety of it. I personally felt not that there was no intention to deride a language or to be derogatory to a particular language. That does not seem to have been the intention at all. And it is not his. I don't even think, Lord, it was said, and I can play that video if your lordships would like to see it.
Hmm.
Lordship,
No, it's all right. Tell me.
the video, my lord, was really in an audio release.
Hmm.
During the audio release, my lord, another superstar of the Kannada
Video of an audio release.
video of an audio release,
All right.
audio release, another superstar of Kannada cinema,
Battery fully charged.
Mr. Shivraj Kumar, my lord, was present in the audience.
All right.
And during that time, a statement was being made welcoming him. And it appears, not a statement seems to have been made, which he was almost saying, I am making you part of myself.
Hmm.
And in that context, he said, Kannada seems to have been born out of Tamil or something of that kind.
Hmm.
Now, that statement, not in my respectful submission, can't be taken outside and said that that statement, you must look at it alone as if there was some intention to try and look or say something against Kannada. Because if he had made such a statement against Kannada itself, I also would have been a little hesitant to come before your lordships to make a submission straight away. But whatever that be, now my lord KFCC wrote to him. He has also, my lord, written a reply. That,
Who has written a reply?
Kamal Hassan has sent a reply.
Reply of apology?
No. I want your lordship to see it. Lordship may see the letter.
If it's a reply of apology, we'll take it.
It's a reply, I'm not explaining what he has to say.
We'll just take it. No?
Beg your pardon?
There is no apology in this.
Apology, my lord.
Sir, you may be Kamala Hassan, you may
No,
be
it doesn't
anybody.
matter who he is, my lord. I'm
No,
not saying
you may be anybody.
Yes.
You have no right, any citizen has no right to hurt the sentiment of the masses. The three things are people are very emotional in my considered view. Jala, Nela, Bhashe. All these three things, they're very important to any citizen. You know, the division of this country was on linguistic lines. We are on states on linguistic lines. So the importance of language, you know. If a public figure of this kind in a public forum makes a statement that this particular language is born of this language, no language can be born of any other language. It's a different thing. But if he has made that statement, where is the material? And what has happened because of that? Unrest, disharmony. And what did the people of Karnataka ask? Apologize. And now you come up before this court seeking police protection of a circumstance created by you. Have the people of Karnataka created any circumstance? Circumstance is created by Kamala Hassan. And he says he won't apologize. All that they said, you apologize. In law, we will consider, that's a different thing. But no person has, now you have undermined the sentiment of people of Karnataka saying, yes, your language is born to that. Or Tamil language is the mother of Karnataka, Kannada language. On what basis? You're a historian? Are you a historian?
Obviously
are you a
not.
linguist?
He also made that statement subsequently.
Are you a linguist?
No, he's not.
And?
He also has said that, as a matter of fact, not subsequently he said, I don't know if your lordship has had the
No, I have
benefit
not
of
seen anything.
seeing the subsequent statement which he made. Very, very clearly says, I'm not a historian.
You're not a historian.
He says so.
And on what basis did you speak?
Lord, which is why I'm respectfully saying, now many a times statements are made. I'm not.
That's
But
exactly
may I
the
just say
point. Many a time, sir, not today. I'm telling you, it is in public domain. C. Rajgopalachari in 1950 made a similar statement.
Telugu.
When, Hampanna wrote a letter to C. Rajgopalachari, he immediately issued a public apology saying that he was wrong. His statement was that Kannada is evolved from Tamil. 75 years later, same statement is made. And see, Rajgopalachari had apologized and you don't. And now you are here for a commercial interest, saying that your movie should run smoothly and police forces of the state of Karnataka should protect your movie to be run smoothly for a situation created by you. Who has to be responsible? All that they said, yes. One apology would have solved everything. In law, we will consider, but look at the attitude. And now I saw a paragraph here in the para 15.6. For the first time, so many things are happening. 300 crores is spent on the movie. After Nayagan, this is the first movie of Mani Ratnam and Kamal Haasan together. You know the importance, but you can't make a statement. I mean, this letter you say, I feel bad that Shivraj Kumar had to undergo all this.
Also,
That is what you have said.
see the whole thing. You just read it.
I have read it.
Lordship, also the second, third paragraph.
Hmm.
It pains me that my statement at the Thug Life audio launch, spoken out
It
of
pains me adella bitbiಟ್ಟು. I have made a statement without any valid, without looking into the history. So I'm sorry for it. Rajgopalachari had done this, sir. He had said sorry. Hmm. And for your own creation, you want state police machinery to support you now. So we are not on this group, that group, or whatever. It is a language is a sentiment attached to the land of a particular people. So you have said something that would undermine that.
Does it really undermine
Yeah,
anything?
sir, it does. Why?
Sentiments, I understand. Our language, my lord, I think the heritage and the
That's a
greatness
different
of our
thing.
language cannot
But
be
you can't
undermined
say
by one person making a
Kannada
statement.
and Kannada language is so strong that it would not wither away with such things. That all that is a different statement. You are not an ordinary man, correct? You are a public figure.
No, let me just say this. I understand what your lordship is saying.
Ordinary people now tweeting or doing anything on social media is also considered as a mistake, and crimes are registered left, right, center. Now in a public forum, a public figure like this speaks.
No, no.
ಕಾರಣ, see,
Allah, let me just say
circumstance is
this.
not bought out by anybody else but by you.
No, true. Lord, this circumstance has happened. Nobody is disputing the fact that it has happened. No one is saying I didn't say it. It is said. But
No,
please see the
you
context in
admit,
which it is
no,
said.
it is not that you are denying your statement. You admit your statement and you say that you will not apologize because I have not committed anything wrong.
But what he's saying ultimately is, well, please see the context in which the statement was made. I don't know if your lordship has had a chance to look at that video.
Hmm.
May I just show your lordship the video? Please see it. If your lordship feels that it is something so drastically wrong that has been done.
May not be drastically
No,
wrong.
may I just one minute? Please see the video. I'll
No,
just
no,
show you
it's
the
all right.
Let's see the video, my lord.
It may not be drastically wrong.
Now, my lord.
But what is it that is making to stick to your guns, saying that I will not utter a word of saying that no, if this is all that is required. I have heard the sentiments of someone.
Of course,
I'm sorry.
one my lord may stand up and
That's
say,
all. That's
ultimately
all.
the apology has to be sincere.
All
and
is
it
well
has to
that
be done.
ends well because
Correct.
of that. And now you want your film to run smoothly in a state whose sentiments you have. If you're not so concerned about it, why do you want it to be run in Karnataka? Leave it.
They want to earn money from us.
Leave it.
Lord,
You want.
There are two parts
No,
to all of this.
it's all right. Fundamental right of speech, freedom of expression. All right. Freedom of expression cannot be stretched to the extent of hurting someone's sentiments of a mass in particular. Yes.
No, that's okay.
All that is, you apologize, no problem. Everything you want to run smoothly, you have spent so many crores. You want to earn some crores from Karnataka also. And that's your statement here. I'm only telling what you have narrated here. So many firsts have happened in this.
No, that's all. Ultimately, that's
This is also one of the
producer
first
is
that has happened.
placing this fact before your lordship.
This is also one of the first that has happened in this.
Of course, earlier, last time, when another movie called Kala was coming,
No problem, Padmavat, Kala, all those movies definitely.
There also an allegation was
Censor
at that
board
point
had
in time-
approved, and then because censor board had approved, Supreme Court said it is the duty of the state to give protection. Here it is not that.
Outside the purview of the
You made a statement, you can always withdraw that statement.
last time, Lord, in Kala, what
Are you
happened
standing on that statement?
was, no,
And then-
it's not for me, Lord, to say either
Leave
way.
Allah, sir. Andre, I'm
No, no,
asking.
you're saying, of course, Lord, ultimately the producer is before the court.
Producer is before the court, true. Who is the producer?
It's
Himself.
Kamal Haasan.
Raj Kamal Films.
Kamal Haasan,
International.
sir.
He's, no, it's his entity which is there before the court.
ಅದು ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ registered in 1976. Yes.
I'll have to get
Up
it.
to you now. I'll pass an order, no problem. No shying away from passing an order. I will pass an order. State machinery you want to take on a circumstance created by you, which you can yourself redeem it by one statement. All the people, or whoever is asking is, you say sorry. As I told you, Rajgopalachari said sorry. 1950.
Would your lordship only see that video once?
All right, give it.
May I be permitted to file an intervening application?
Wait, sir.
Please.
Leave yaro.
Public spirited
Public
person.
spirited,
Public spirited person. Yes.
practicing advocate, my lord.
Pass.
Please.
Is the volume on? I think lordship will have to click play.
இது அந்த ஊரில் இருக்கும் என் குடும்பம். அதனாலதான் அவர் இங்க வந்திருக்காரு. அதனாலதான் நான் பேச்சை ஆரம்பிக்கும் பொழுது நான் உயிரே உறவே தமிழே என்று ஆரம்பிச்சேன். அதுல தமிழிலிருந்து பிறந்ததுதான் உங்கள் பாஷை.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Which now the entire thing is ultimately
தமிழிலிருந்து பிறந்தான் உங்கள் பாஷை. Tamil is born out of, Kannada is born out of Tamil, is what is said. That's what is.
that is true, but it is in the context of something else.
No,
It is not.
You
that
must
he was,
say.
Lord, it was not. in
You
the-
must. You must say. You should be, sir. You should be open to say that yes, in this context I have spoken. It is not to hurt anybody's sentiments. If it has,
I'm sorry. That is correct.
all. That's all, sir. Discretion is the best part of valor.
Correct. That no one can dispute. What do you want?
We will not permit anybody's sentiments to be taken for a raid like this by a public figure in a public forum. Mistakes happen. Mistakes do happen. We are not here for tongue bashing. But when mistakes happen, yes, what should be done, you must know. Now, according to you, crores will be lost if the
But
movie
she
is
may
not
leave the
released
crores.
here.
Ultimately, that is.
Leave it. Why do you want Karnataka?
There are two parts. I want to say something. Karnataka, my lord, there are two things which your lordship must consider. One is, of course, there may be people who may want to watch it. There may be people who want to watch it. They should not be stopped from watching it.
No, you are asking for police protection.
But those people also have a fundamental right to watch a film.
Salute.
And if that right is being violated, they are entitled to protection. So also is an exhibitor who
Let
wants
them
to.
come.
So also if an
I
exhibitor.
want to watch Thug Life. I am not able to watch because of this. Now the producer is before the court. Producer is Kamal Haasan.
Yes. Lord, at least my understanding of the law, my lord, is that he is entitled to protection.
Is entitled to protection for a situation created by him.
Yes, all of these are scenarios where the situation is created by them, either in the movie or outside.
No, we'll pass an order, whether he's entitled to protection or not, no problem, we will pass an order. What the people have asked, and ultimately we can take it or leave it. Legally, I will pass an order. That's a different thing.
Lordship may pass it over. I'll try and find out what we can
Because
do.
there are two sets of things. One who are victim of circumstances, one who would generate a circumstance.
So if it is intentional, it is one thing.
Maybe
If it is
intentional, may not be
unintentional, it is another.
intentional. Now the generation of circumstances happened like this.
No, but all I'm saying is your lordship must also view it from the context in which it was said.
And yes,
Had it
No, no.
been, my lord, may I
Had
just say this?
no, yes, if you are a historian saying, yes, I have data saying that
That's
what I have said is correct, no problem. They would also debate it. That's not,
In the subsequent statement, he says,
I am not a historian.
Not a
Then over.
not a
Then
historian.
the next thing
and he
had
says,
to
you
be
should
to
not-
apologize whatever you have done.
In what context that statement has been made?
No, no, it's out of context.
Out of context only.
Out of context. ಅದೇನೋ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ ಏನೋ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. It is not like, my lord, it is not like a Tamil and Kannada seminar which was happening where he stood up and made a statement
No, no,
saying.
it is.
Therefore,
That is
no,
why I
I'm
said.
speaking of intention.
See, I'll tell you.
Intention is absent.
Jan sir, slip of the tongue, many things happen. Spoken word cannot be taken back, it can only be apologized. So you can't take back that word you have already spoken. You can only redeem the situation by saying, yes, it was spoken out of context. I'm sorry if I've hurt somebody's sentiments.
Just to say what your lordship was saying, there's a statement, eggs and words must be handled with care.
Absolutely.
For eggs once broken and words once spoken are
Yes.
the hardest to repair.
Impossible. You can't unscramble the scrambled egg.
Correct. No, that is true. I see what your lordship is saying. I'll find out maybe just before
We'll
lunch.
take it at 2:30.
2:30?
Agatha? You want me to pass an order? I'll pass it. I'm not shying away from passing any order. We'll pass.
No, of
order.
course not that.
I'm only saying, see, a person creates a circumstance and the circumstance leads to disharmony and likely unrest. He should be aware of the consequences. He should say, yes. He's also a citizen of the land, of the nation. It's a different thing. It doesn't mean that you can't. That's why I gave you the instance of Sri Rajgopal Acharya.
I'll put it to them. And
Hello, ತಪ್ಪ
he'll tap in.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ತಪ್ಪು ಅಂತ.
He's saying Rajgopalachari statement.
Yes, we'll put that across to him.
No, we'll try and see. No, our intention also is to diffuse this situation. We don't want to
Exactly.
create a scenario,
Yes.
but at the same time, Lord, I think some things are going out of context completely.
Maybe, sir. Who is the reason? Avata, yes, things would have closed by then itself. You are letting it go out of beyond control. And it's your film that you are asking for police protection.
No, as a matter of fact, in Kala at that time, some
Yes.
statement was made by Rajnikant with respect to the Kaveri water dispute. And then there was again.
He said, sorry, sir.
No,
It was withdrawn. Statement was
No,
withdrawn.
no, he said that after the interim order was granted by the court, but that's a different thing. I'm not on getting into the order was passed by the court. Then he said
Are you saying that should be the precedent?
No, I'm saying it's a precedent anyway. It is there. I'm not saying whether your lordship will ultimately consider it or not. But in so far as the legal position is concerned, it is slightly different.
Legal position, I'm fully aware. I will answer. No problem.
Wait,
Interim
find
order is a discretion. I will definitely answer.
2:30, I'll come back.
2:30. But think about it.
Yes, yes,
Use your good office. All will be well that ends well.
absolutely.
By a statement. That's all. If you're still sticking on to the guns, then I will answer.
I'll convey your lordship's
No problem.
concern as well.
In between, my lord, my application. may
That
be taken.
application-
It is, sir.